Welcome to the world of permaculture farming, a revolutionary approach to agriculture that's changing the way we grow our food. In this video, we'll explore the history, principles, and benefits of permaculture farming and show you how it's transforming the farming landscape. Permaculture was first developed in the 1970s by Bill Mollison and David Holmgren in Australia. They combined the words permanent and agriculture to create the term permaculture. Their goal was to create a sustainable and regenerative approach to farming that worked with nature, not against it. Permaculture farming is a holistic approach to agriculture that aims to create a diverse and resilient ecosystem. It's based on three core ethics: earth care, people care, and fair share. By working with nature, permaculture farmers can create a more sustainable and productive farm that benefits both people and the planet. Permaculture farming is guided by 12 design principles that help farmers create a more sustainable and regenerative farm. These principles include observing and interacting with nature, catching and storing energy, and using and valuing renewable resources and services. First, observe and interact with nature. Create a diverse and resilient ecosystem by observing the natural environment and interacting with it. Observe the natural pest control methods in your area, such as birds and beneficial insects, and create a welcoming environment for them. Next, catch and store energy. Harness and conserve energy from natural sources like the sun, wind, and rain. Install rainwater harvesting systems to collect and store rainwater for irrigation and other farm uses. Obtain a yield. Ensure that your farm produces a diverse range of crops and livestock. Plant multiple crops together, like the Three Sisters method, corn, beans, and squash, to promote diversity and reduce pests and diseases. Apply self-regulation and accept feedback. Monitor your farm's ecosystem and make adjustments as needed. Regularly test your soil to determine its nutrient levels and pH, and adjust your fertilization and liming practices accordingly. Use and value renewable resources and services. Prioritize the use of renewable resources like solar and wind power. Install solar panels to generate electricity for your farm, reducing your reliance on fossil fuels. Produce no waste. Aim to minimize waste and recycle materials whenever possible. Use composting toilets to turn human waste into nutrient-rich fertilizer for your crops. Design from patterns to details. Use patterns and systems thinking to design your farm. Design your farm's layout to mimic natural ecosystems, with a mix of annuals and perennials and a variety of habitats for beneficial insects and animals. Integrate rather than segregate. Create a diverse and integrated ecosystem by combining different crops and livestock. Integrate livestock into your farm by using them to control pests and weeds and to provide fertilizer for your crops. Use small and slow solutions. Prioritize small-scale, local, and slow solutions. Use manual or animal-powered tools for farming tasks, rather than relying on heavy machinery. Celebrate diversity. Promote biodiversity and celebrate the unique qualities of your farm. Plant a variety of crops and flowers that attract beneficial insects and animals and create a welcoming environment for pollinators. Use edges and value the marginal. Make use of edges and marginal areas on your farm. Plant trees or shrubs along the edges of your fields to provide habitat for beneficial insects and animals. Creatively use and respond to change. Be prepared to adapt to changes in your farm's ecosystem. Be prepared to adjust your farming practices in response to changes in weather patterns or pest populations. By following these principles and examples, you can develop a thriving permaculture farm that works in harmony with nature. Some popular permaculture farming methods include 1. Agroforestry, integrating trees into your farm to provide shade, improve soil health, and create habitat for beneficial insects and animals. 2. Polyculture, planting multiple crops together to promote diversity and reduce pests and diseases. 3. Cover cropping, planting crops between crop cycles to improve soil health, reduce erosion, and provide habitat for beneficial insects and animals. 4. Composting, turning organic waste into nutrient-rich fertilizer for your crops. 5. Integrated pest management, or IPM, using a combination of techniques such as crop rotation, biological control, and cultural controls to manage pests and diseases. These are just a few examples of permaculture farming methods. By adopting these principles and methods, you can create a thriving and sustainable farm that works in harmony with nature. Permaculture farming offers many benefits, including improved soil health, increased crop yields, reduced water usage, reduced chemical use, increased food security, promotes biodiversity, and supports ecosystem services. Permaculture farming is the future of sustainable agriculture. By working with nature and adopting permaculture principles, farmers can create a more sustainable and regenerative farm that benefits both people and the planet. Thanks for watching.